So here we are, Baile, this town of gold. There was a gold rush here for over a year. And basically what happened was one miner discovered the gold and then another 200 came after him. I don't know if you can see, but all this bank here, all the way right up here, used to be full with miners' tents and all their equipment to pan for gold, sluice for gold. And then the story goes, basically when the winter came and the gold was running out, it wasn't viable, they all decided to go and they all went back out into the boats and went out to fish for herring so they could make money. You can't quite see, I'll show you. The river's right down here. This is all bridge. This goes right up to Kinbrace, right up to north of Scotland. There's the burn there. I was just down right beside the bridge and I found myself a wee honey hole here. I've already had a few specks of gold. I'll show you them when they get in. It's tiny. I'm just got to keep digging. Keep filling it up. See what we get. We've got the pan underneath the water. What we've got to do is we've got to start to pan it. I've only got myself so I can't show you that, but I'll show you how I get on. See you in a bit. Try to get all the gold to the bottom. And we'll just start gently. Try to get rid of all the light stuff. And tell me in the comments if you think I'm doing it wrong or how to fix it. If I'm not doing it right. Technically, the gold should go down to the bottom because it's the heaviest element. It should slide in there. Well, that's the theory. You're always scared in case you empty some out. I'm probably being a little cautious. But so far I've got the tiniest pin needle size flakes of gold, which is still pretty good considering this place has been mined gold pan for years. The story is that when they came here, I was the first person that found the gold, then over 200 people came, and then the estate, I think it is, who owned the grounds, started charging it the gold pan, and it started getting less and less gold, and for the price he was wanting for the gold pan was too much. So I think what happened is at the end of the year the herring fishing came and they all went to fish for the herring instead, and the place just got abandoned. It's the gold rush of Scotland they call it. pick any big stains out, pick any stones out you can see. Make sure you're under the water so you don't pick any gold out on your fingers. And remember, if anybody's got anything that I think I should be doing that I'm doing wrong, just let me know in the comments down below. I don't think this spot is looking very good. I can't see any black sand, I'm just seeing a lot of sand. I found with the 4 flakes I found a lot of garnet stones, red garnet, and I've also found a lot of black sand. But so far I can't seem to see any black sand in this. I don't know if you can quite see that there, but there's 4 tiny wee bits of gold. I don't know if you can see these wee tiny red garnets, they're really tiny. But basically, if anybody wants to come here, you just need to put your name, your registration into that wee box, and then you're free to pan for gold. You're only allowed a small shovel or a small spade or a trowel, your pan and your riddle. You're not allowed any sluice boxes or anything like that. There's a story I was telling you about the Scottish gold rush. As 1863 was coming to a close, Robert Nelson Gilchrist from Garty-Moor, recently returned from prospecting in Australia, discovered gold in the burns of the Strath of Kildonan. That's the burn behind us. I think it's actually further up. Newspaper reports spread the news, and by early following year, hopeful prospectors were beginning to arrive. The gold rush had begun. The camp of tents, which I was talking about, they used to have the tents all the way right up there, and this full area was all for mining. The camp of tents soon evolved into a small township called Baile, town of gold,
and by March 1869 some 300 miners were active in searching for gold. There's a picture of the wee guy, a photographer, Alexander Johnston, in his Wick studio, the Kildonan Burn. The 3rd Duke of Sutherland appointed an inspector to introduce licences from 1st of April 1869, and for £1 a month, and £1 a month would have been quite a lot of money back then. Each miner was entitled to work a claim 40 feet square. 2 shops and a bunkhouse served the needs of the miners, who had came from both near and far, including such places as Inverness, Thurso, Wick, Glasgow, Edinburgh, and even Newcastle and London. The miners also had to pay a royalty of 10% on all the gold they recovered. Understandably, this was not popular. Told to leave at the end of the month, the Scottish gold rush of 1869 was ended. In 2003, the members of Baile project received from the Heritage Lottery Fund undertook a range of activities designed to explore and document a little known slice of Scotland's history. Following 4 years of investigation and by combining geology, archaeology, local history and photography, it has been possible to preserve a 19th century story for retelling in the 21st century. But if you come here, you just put your name, your registration and the date you came into this wee box. I think this is changing in 2018. I think it's changing, and you're allowed to come for no more than 2 weeks every year. You can get some gold panning stuff is available to hire or to buy at Helmsdale Harbour from the garrison. I'm just warning you here about the thing that kills the salmon. If you're wearing waders or such, or anything you're getting into your wellies or anything like that, just to make sure they're clean and they've not been in another burn which is infected with, I can't even say that, Gryoidolicus salaris, which is a parasite and lethal to the migratory fish, which is a salmon. Everybody's looking for a wee cottage to learn. I'm sure with this one you can get the suisgill burn, which is supposedly get more gold in it than the Kildonan burn. But I've looked it up myself and it's a bit extortionate. Between 455 to 515 per week. Also just spotted this, there's a couple of wee guys metal detecting. Finders, beepers, history seekers.